Long ago, in the heart of a lush and radiant land known as Ukombozi, a kingdom famed for its wisdom and natural beauty, there ruled a queen named Nyamisi. She was adored across the realm for her gentle heart, sharp mind, and regal grace. Beside her sat King Baraka, a man of great strength and justice, whose rule inspired loyalty and admiration. But within the palace walls, joy was tinged with sorrow. For many years, Queen Nyamisi had tried to conceive a child, yet the gods remained silent. Whispers began to circulate among the people. The royal council grew restless. They urged the king to take another wife to secure the bloodline. But Baraka refused. His devotion to Nyamisi was unwavering. Still, the shadow of expectation loomed large. Then, one stormy night, as thunder rolled and lightning cracked across the heavens, Queen Nyamisi knelt at the royal shrine, praying through tears. Suddenly, a knock echoed from the palace gates. A figure emerged from the mist, an old woman cloaked in time itself. She carried a small, ancient gourd, crafted from the bark of the sacred tree of life, Mtiwa Uzima. Her eyes shimmered in the darkness. "I bring you hope," she whispered, her voice like leaves rustling in the wind. "Drink this, your highness, and you shall bear a child. But know this, the child must never set foot in the sacred forest. If she does, darkness will descend upon this land." With trembling hands, Nyamisi accepted the potion, but she told no one, not even the king, of the mysterious warning. That night, the storm passed, the stars returned, and within weeks, Nyamisi felt the first stirrings of life within her womb. Under the eerie glow of a blood-red lunar eclipse, a child was born, a girl. Her first cry rang through the kingdom like a sacred hymn. They named her Amani, meaning peace, for her arrival brought joy, unity, and renewal to Ukombozi. As Amani grew, it became clear that she was no ordinary child. She could calm wild creatures with a touch. She dreamed of talking rivers and whispering trees. Her eyes sparkled with curiosity. Her laughter carried the warmth of magic. The people loved her. To protect her, King Baraka appointed his most trusted advisor, Mishele, as her guardian. But Mishele's heart had long soured with envy. He feared Amani's rising influence, and he hungered for the power she might one day inherit. Meanwhile, Queen Nyamisi, still haunted by the old woman's warning, forbade her daughter from ever entering the sacred forest. "There are things in those woods not meant for you," she said. But the dreams continued. Night after night, Amani heard voices calling her name. She saw a glowing tree, alive with light. One day, near the forest's edge, she found a strange carving etched into a stone, the same symbol that had shimmered on her cradle the night she was born. When she touched it, it pulsed softly beneath her fingers. And Mishele, watching from the shadows, saw his chance. "Perhaps," he whispered, "your mother fears the truth, a truth hidden in that forest." Mishele was a master of subtle poison. He fed Amani tales of hidden legacies, lost destinies, and a truth her mother kept locked away. One night, he brought her an old, forbidden map, paths winding deep into the sacred forest. "Your blood is tied to those woods," he told her. "You were meant for more than this palace. She fears your destiny." Torn between love and longing, Amani made her choice. On a moonless night, she slipped past the palace guards and entered the sacred forest alone. The forest was alive. The trees pulsed with quiet energy, vines shifted. Golden-eyed owls watched her every step. Guided by the whispers in her mind, she reached a clearing where Mtiwa Uzima stood, glowing softly, bathed in blue light. She reached out. The moment her fingers touched its bark, the skies turned black. A thunderous pulse rippled across Ukombozi. Rivers receded. Crops wilted. Animals fled. And back in the palace, Queen Nyamisi collapsed, her hand now marked with the same glowing symbol from Amani's cradle. Mishele seized the moment. "She has cursed us," he shouted. "She is not one of us." Fear took root, and the council turned against the royal family. Lost in the woods, Amani wandered, heartbroken and afraid. She stumbled upon a glowing cave hidden behind a waterfall. Inside, voices echoed, not of anger, but of sorrow. The old woman appeared again, now a spectral figure of shimmering light. "You are of two worlds," she said. "Your mother drank from the tree of life. Its magic flows through your veins, but hiding your truth has only delayed your purpose." Visions unfolded before Amani, her birth beneath the eclipse, the forest spirit's blessing, the mark of destiny glowing with every heartbeat. Meanwhile, back in the palace, Mishele seized the throne. King Baraka was imprisoned. Queen Nyamisi was blamed for the curse. But whispers of Amani's journey began to ripple through the villages. Hope stirred once more. Clothed in the power of the forest, Amani returned. She stepped into the capital, radiant with spirit magic. You were deceived, she told the people, not by the forest, but by fear. And with the blessing of the spirits, she broke her parents' chains and turned to confront Mishael. Cornered, Mishael tried to flee, but the earth would not let him go. Winds roared. The ground opened beneath him. The forest itself rose in judgment. Mishael was swallowed by the land, never to be seen again. The skies cleared. Rain fell gently once more, rivers flowed, crops greened, animals returned, the land healed. And at the heart of it all stood Amani, her hand raised to the heavens. The people knelt before her. With proud hearts, King Baraka and Queen Nyamisi crowned her guardian of Ukombozi, the bridge between worlds, bearer of balance and peace. Under her guidance, the bond between kingdom and forest was restored. Sacred paths were opened once again. The tree of life bloomed brighter than ever before. And so, each year on the night of her birth, lanterns are lit and her story is retold, not as a warning, but as a promise, that even in what is forbidden, there may lie the seed of salvation.